Hell yeah.
Okay, YouTube, if this ends up on there, welcome to the Session 55 post stream, which we're gonna try to record from now on because people have requested them. I'm gonna go.
Wow, just handled that in the worst way ever. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you guys.
Survived a 1v1. Survived a round.
It was great.
1v1 implies a whole different scenario. Yes, it was one-on-one, but 6 seconds in a ring versus, you know, a minute.
He would have murdered me. Like, let's just be honest here. I had half a chance of survival if he actually wanted to kill me.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
As soon as he said they were screaming, though, I had to. Because Malakop's is a good boy.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense. It was really dumb.
Did he take fall damage for getting shot out of the
competition for best boy.
I'm gonna answer that.
know.
So someone just asked, did he take fall damage for being shot out of the sky? The distance he fell was shorter than his body, so no. He's completely.
How big is Berserker? Like fucking
60 meters.
How much does he weigh?
Yes.
60 meters.
I don't feel comfortable answering that question. 60 meters.
I need to know.
I'm really bad
He
at
weighs
gauging
60
weight.
meters.
Like,
I would say probably in the tons, at least.
the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Sure, but he's basically
At
made
least one, probably two.
See, Alpha gets it. Alpha freaking gets it right there. It's like, I love the moment when Blue didn't want to shoot, but knew Malakop's would.
Yeah.
He gets it.
It's very that. I dream for those moments in D&D.
Yo, right?
To be that good of a role player, to where it's like, ah, fuck. The closest I've gotten to that.
That's also a fair way to look at it, Arcane. If the people in the carriage didn't die from the fall, Berserker shouldn't take damage.
Yeah.
Your goals, Dico.
Those people are dead. Like 100%. Those people are dead.
But it's not on you.
As soon as they start spouting that they saw a dragon, like any master who overhears or anything, or any servant who overhears, or anybody who overhears is gonna be like, oh, so they should either be mind wiped or dead. So easier to dead.
Between these two games, I'm going to be making a very important role that's going to decide how a lot of stuff in the near future is going to go, which is I'm going to be making a role for Il Cassatore to see if he was observing the fact that the church got attacked. Because if he is aware that there is no longer a practitioner, his game plan is going to change in this war.
Oh, no one's here to tell me not to do things. Interesting.
Interesting.
Time to break the rules.
What the church don't know.
Damn.
Breaking the rules, breaking the rules.
Breaking the rules. Yo, Dodge is right. Fucking Malakop's was able to lie to David.
Yeah,
I mean,
David's good at lying.
Malakop's deception's pretty good.
Yeah.
To be fair.
He's just gotta tell.
I love that. I wanted to like definitely show that I had the tell, because like if you would have got me there, then you would have at that point known every time that I lied.
Yup.
Honestly, it's the reason I didn't really care to follow up with Lancer is probably gonna die, and even if they don't, we live in an area of the world that's so remote that who the fuck are they gonna tell, and who's gonna care?
Yeah. That's kind of like what Malakos is thinking too. However, again, he doesn't care about the whole fucking mage law thing, and from what he understands, the association and church think he's dead. So, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, kill you? They already wanna. The tension, both sexual and not, was great this session.
Yo, right though.
It was a nice
God.
Then Sorsha and Peridot going on a hunt.
Fucking never underestimate the power of my fucking random tables, man.
Hell yeah.
They're great.
I mean, you understand completely, right? That if you hadn't done anything, he would have just been like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
Dear Ashley.
If you would have wrote that at any point where it said no screaming, he would not have cared.
Yeah, man. We got a Dear Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Dear Ashley, who's your waifu and husbando from Fate, Strahd, and Tomb of Annihilation?
I don't know anything about Tomb of Annihilation.
I can already tell you that freaking love Logan's character so much.
Yo, right.
I know a little bit about Logan's character because he told me a little bit.
What?
But as far as Fate and Strahd, I feel like Ashley is far too ingrained in Strahd to pick people from Strahd because they would both be from Strahd.
Yeah, that's fair. It would be Strahd, like Aaron said. Strahd
exactly.
is
no, Strahd wife, Devon's husbando.
Oh, hell yeah!
But no,
Malakup's got Thagamized.
got Thagamized.
I got hit by that spiky tail.
I mean, Berserker's tail is like... The thing about that fucking tail, too, is it's super huge and flat, but, like, due to his size, that's like getting hit by a car.
Oof.
Waifu and husbando from Fate, though, would be, for Ashley, would be,
You're right.
I guess I should make, like, a post stream.
Emerald, that post is pretty on point.
I think she'd probably like Saber.
I mean, that's
like
a
being
good
perfectly
call.
honest. I think she'd probably like Saber just
He likes
for like
to drink and have fun.
yeah.
He doesn't like swimming for some reason, but whatever.
Whatever.
and she could just dance and sing and shit, and it'd be cool.
I don't know. I think she'd also just grab everyone and be like, "Are you a powerful wizard?"
Exactly.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah!
that's another thing. And like for as far as wife,
Everybody.
probably.
Oh my god.
I don't want to say it, but I mean at that point probably Orla.
Oh, who? What? For what? For like Fate wife?
For Ashley.
Yeah, for Ashley.
My god.
Honestly, because of like how Orla's like trying to change her fate and like wanting to get away from whatever's like fucking honor and shit. She's like, I get that.
Can empathize with you.
And you're hot.
I mean, we can't deny
You're not
that.
the hottest. Like, there's definitely like, look at fucking Alquam here. But you know, you're a hot, powerful mage. Who has a hot, powerful servant, and I want to dance. And it's great.
Duncan going up to some of the younger Adelians. He's like, I think it's time we talk to the Alquams and the Revenants.
Oh.
Can
Birds and the zombies.
Can Ashley have grown up on Adelia?
Oh my
in this
god.
universe.
I'm really happy for today because we got to talk about the list. Even though I feel so bad that you've had that version of the list.
Yeah, I haven't outdated.
To be fair, it hasn't affected a lot of your things because the stuff you have to deal with is not at the top. But
yeah.
Is our dad on the list?
no. Actually, I saw the chat. I saw the chat was going on asking if a lot of things were on the list, like individual NPCs. The list is not a list of dangerous people. The list is the list is a list of things that can change the face of like modern culture in a way
You
that
said Kieran was on there until it was taken care of, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Kieran and Alquam were both on there because if either of them got off of Adelia, keeping them hidden would be almost impossible, and the chain reaction they would cause may lead to the end of human culture. In my setting, one of the biggest reasons that Mage Society is kept separate from like normal people is the introduction of magic into like normal life could lead to a regression or a halt in the cultural evolution for mankind. In that a lot of mages would take that as like, okay, well now they know about us, so they should work for us and do everything we want. So pretty much everything on that list runs a huge risk of either destabilizing the political climate between non-mages and mages, or they are things that legitimately can just threaten the world, like the Grail. If type Luna were to appear, or type Sol were to appear, then it would just be catastrophic for the planet, like physically.
Omega, fuck Orla, marry Alquam lady, and kill Saber.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I saw this come up too earlier. Primate murder. Primate murder doesn't exist in my setting. Once again, this is... Do not try to apply things from the regular setting.
AU!
Yep. getting away from things like Arcued and like the stuff from the Tsukihime setting, and pretty much the vague concepts and mechanics of how the Fate universe works are in place. The names and important figures and events that led to modern society are different. I actually, who was talking to me the other day about it? Someone was talking about, oh, it was Carrie, I think it was you. We were talking about how there's two histories. Was it? No, Buddy, was it you? How there's two histories regarding King Arthur in this world?
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about, yeah, there's actually two different timelines for King Arthur that both happened in this world. One of them is like the Fate timeline you'd recognize from the anime because she's too fucking staple to erase from the lore. The other is an alternate one, basically based around a king similar to Proto Saber.
One of you's echoing Logan and me.
What?
Downstairs.
Someone's echoing?
Oh, they're echoing.
Yeah.
I still have on my headphones and push to talk.
Dear DM, do you think we might ever see a Void Dragon again, or were those too unique in the first campaign? Too unique. I can't imagine them ever popping up again unless someone tries to fuck with the Void again.
Void Dragons are cool.
They're so cool.
It's true.
In order to take down Alquam and get back Gael, I must become my father.
I don't think Mage.
Fucking Stonewalker says up riding Kuruin. Just like, kill my man.
I don't think mages being so few in number would have the kind of power to immediately subjugate humanity. I disagree, and in my setting, you're wrong.
Mages?
You're
yeah.
so confident, Logan. My goodness.
Well, it's a matter of...
It's your setting.
It's my setting.
It's true.
They should just do it already.
I disagree regarding the canon Fate universe, and in my setting, I objectively am informing you that that is not the case. They very much could just fucking steamroll mankind.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yay!
So says I, Moon.
Damn you, Moon. Logan,
Yeah,
there was a Hey Hadrick a little while ago that was asking you who your husbando and waifu are from fucking Fate, Strahd, and Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh,
but
geez.
Hadrick though.
If it's Hadrick,
Yes.
if it's Hadrick being asked,
Mm-hmm.
oh jeez.
The wall that separated
There's also
Adelia
a
from the
Delia
outside.
It's
So-
time for us to find out who's the one with the bromance,
I
Monty
mean-
or Grier.
I think
I already have it. It's
No.
the wall that separated Adelia from the rest of the world, and the wall that separated us from getting into Adelia whenever we were going through the
it's
tunnel.
pretty obvious that
You're right.
Hadrick's waifu would be Jolene. Husbando would be
Should be
Lancer.
surprised.
Husband
That's
of
fair.
Lancer.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Don't pick from Strahd though. What about just Strahd and Tomb? Or no, what about just Fate and Tomb?
Oh, okay. If he has to go outside of it and
Yeah, because like I feel like if we pick Strahd, like we have to pick somebody from there, you know?
Yeah.
well,
Also, it's husbandos and waifus. God.
Yeah. Who's your husbando for Strahd?
Getting
God.
Isla thinking about hers. What was it? Have you read? What was it? Isla does what
That's
she
what
wants.
she wants. I have. I mean, Isla hasn't. Carrie has. I'm pretty sure Brett and Buddy have. I don't know if Buddy has.
I gleamed it.
Oh.
I
Wait,
at
what did
first-
you
taking
say?
modern tech and nukes and the fact that they aren't just
It's
one unified
real
group.
cute. Make it
yeah,
dirtier and I'll like it more.
Jermel, you are dramatically
true.
underestimating what like the Mages Association and Atlas and whatnot are capable of. Modern were nuclear weapons a thing at this point?
Nuclear weapons at this
They're
point.
about
no.
to be.
No.
They will be soon.
Yeah.
They're about to be.
The math is there, but they have not been developed.
Even if they weren't, like, it's not like mages have a nation that is Mage Nation. Like, who are you gonna fire at with your nuke?
Nation.
Like,
What are you gonna nuke? Like, there's no nuking
London?
mages.
Are you gonna nuke London? Is that your plan? Like,
I don't think London would like that.
It's mages can tell mages apart, like to a reasonable degree. And if the mages were to make a concerted effort, I mean, they already kind of run the world to a reasonable
oh yeah,
degree.
also mages like have totally already infiltrated most like government positions. Like there are mages in high positions of political power in the
they
human
could
world.
shut things down without even revealing themselves. But if they were to actively, no, we're wiping out everything, which, I mean, why? But in this situation, it would be impossible to know, like, give me a pistol, who do I shoot? They look like people.
Yeah.
Until they gonder me in the chest, I have no fucking idea.
It's come up. Kevin's
do
asked a
like
couple
something,
times.
yay.
Does the solar shadow change shape with the phases of the moon? Not currently. It's just a big ball of darkness right now. Though eventually I am going to have to add a second moon phase tracker onto the calendar.
Another moon?
Ah!
And then when you get into the idea of exceptional mages like Orla, someone like Rintosaka, like one of them could just floor a building in seconds.
Yeah, man.
Like imagine if there was people in the classroom in the anime when she fucking attacked Shiro. None would survive.
Yeah.
And like, especially with Logan's World, you have to also add in the fact D&D.
Yeah.
So like, not only
does your
will they
nuke do
have
magical damage?
Yeah. Like, there are some creatures that are immune to bludgeoning, so guns would not affect them at all.
Like,
or piercing.
If mages didn't exist, Alquam on its own could fuck up mankind. Like, it's not a matter of he could, like, he's not a city buster or anything, but they couldn't do anything to him.
Yeah. It's just his immunities alone would be like, yeah, okay, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, Saber walks into a town. That town is not gonna fight Saber.
No.
Saber is going to fight them. Like, he's not even gonna, he's gonna exert himself slightly.
Yeah, and while servants are exceptional familiars, I'm sure there are plenty of regular
there are
familiars
other
that can still
Here's the thing,
take
there
over
are
the
other
unit.
types of exceptional familiars.
See the Dial Clan. They can create temporary dragons.
Or like can make fucking mechanical dragons and bugs.
Yeah, and with mages like Orla, while she's not specifically common, yeah, she'd make a little clockwork army. She can have them conventionally fight humans while she's alright, you can all shoot my robots while I blow you up.
And then there's people like
story.
Duncan who can fucking fuse themselves with gods. Or infuse, you know what I mean?
Lords, how dare you?
They worship it like a god.
Yeah.
And then look at all the Draculas.
Look at all the
All
Draculas.
the Draculas.
There's
So many
just so many Draculas.
I'm so glad that joke has lasted this long.
Most of Mage Law exists to regulate the part, because, like, hell, the Goliath, like, just the tribes alone could take out cities and live in them. Like, yeah, we exist here. Fuck with us. But Mage Law stops them from doing that because, while they easily could, they don't want them to, because they're like, no, secrecy.
All right.
It's like, it comes to a point of, like, the reason Mage Law exists is not for their protection, although technically yes, that is a big thing, because you know regular people can take out mages, not all of them, but they can.
Oh, totally.
But it's a lot easier to not only like regulate but also control non-mages if they don't know you exist.
What's the difference between Something Witty, Project Mouthwash, and Blazing Azure Crow? Logan's the Blazing Azure Crow. Something Witty is Something Witty, and Project Mouthwash is Logan, me, and Buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep, there it is.
Correct.
At this point, the name Blazing Azure Crow is like, yeah, it's just a username that honestly is falling out of use at this point.
It's true. And Something Witty is me, Izzy, and Chase, and Mech.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Chase, for those that don't know him by the name Chase, even though he showed his coffin jockey, he is not present. And Mackenzie is Hayabusa. Again, he doesn't really go by that name.
I've never heard anyone use that name and refer
for
to
Mac.
him.
Yeah, it's because no one does.
I have once at SoccerCon. I think someone called him Hayabusa, and that's where I think you guys went into a side thing where you explained how he came to the name, and I was like, oh yeah, it's really weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usernames are more of a thing at cons. Like friggin' none of us at Something Witty fucking
If mages in this AU are
Izzy,
completely
Mac, and
capable
Karen.
of overthrowing
Like,
mankind, why bother with secrecy? Because they have morals.
It's easier.
It's because operating the way they do is fine. Humankind, there's no need to do it at this point. Also, the church exists.
And yeah, world conquest on its own is hard. They could do it, but it's a pain in the ass.
The reason the political climate in my world is in such a way that it's not that they would want, they are like sitting there being like, we want to conquer the world. They very much don't. It's if something exposes magic to the world, rather than have mankind slowly start to like take their secrets and be like, well, mages should be functioning parts of society, they would rather like push down society underneath them, be like, we're above you, don't bother us, which is the change that would be bad for mankind, because then magic would be magic would be regulating non-magic, and that's basically how mankind stops evolving.
It's also like, even if you don't want to go too humongously deep into it, it's like you don't like if you're saying like, do fate mages have morals? It's like they're people.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we've seen them in scenarios where they just don't care, but we've seen particular mages in Fate / like Tsukihime / something. We've seen particular people with particular sets of skills with particular motives going at each other. We haven't seen all of mages.
Dear Logan, can a mage use a magic fast enough to stop a bullet if I just pull a gun out? Yes.
That's why Malekith doesn't fuck. That's why Malekith hides.
I refer you to an example of a good mage, Cainith, like even in Canon Fate, who has an autonomous familiar that is capable of blocking bullets without him even realizing they're being fired at him.
So
that's not uncommon. He's not like an exceptional mage. He's a good mage.
I mean, he's not exceptional, but yeah, he's still like in the upper echelon.
He's like he's a prodigy, but in the grand scheme of things, he's a clock tower mage. He's like what you should expect mages to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a clock tower like fucking teacher.
And like again, like freaking looking at like Kiritsugu, like whenever he goes to kill people, he does it secretly. He like infiltrates, he espionages. Like it's not like, you know, he just walks up to a mage and shoots him in the face.
It was his downfall too. I mean,
so
sure. If you're assuming that regular people are going to be coming at people like Cainith with origin bullets from Kiritsugu, then yes.
Yeah, like what?
Yes, my point is then invalid.
I think another thing is like mages did control. They did do that at one point effectively. Mages were one of the recognized like strongest people in the world in the Age of Legends.
Yep.
And Mage Society decided that we can't be suppressing humans because they're not advancing at all, and we need to do this from the shadows. They can still do whatever they want, and almost all of them are going to be fairly wealthy because they're fucking magic, and you're going to exploit that.
It's the same thing of like, why do certain laws exist? It's just they work.
But they did it to make sure people.
I'm just gonna go into everyone's homes and shank them in their sleep. You know, Raven, in the world that you've constructed where everybody is unprepared except for you, I'm sure you'll be very successful.
Fuck off, Dion. This is my fantasy.
Yeah, man.
Right, it's war.
And then I come in with a minigun of origin bullets, and they all.
Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot to tell everyone. I can make it the 23rd.
Oh hell yeah!
Yay.
What? Hooray!
Yeah, because I was gonna
minigun of origin bullets.
But he can't walk in because all of his ribs are fucking gone. He's just a gooey fucking mess.
Jello's in.
This is my self-insert. I a half angel, but I don't really know it.
Like the way that I've always
OCs in our D&D game.
A half angel, but one of my wings is black because I have a demonic heritage.
Do you mean
the way that I've always like understood how Malekith killed mages is that he spent days watching them and like studying their patterns and like basically like stalking them until he found a point where he could take one shot, and if that one shot worked, he'd go back and tell them it worked. If that one shot did not work, he would leave and tell them he failed.
I'm sure, Raven King, you could make as many out of my ribs as you could out of your ribs.
Yeah, you fucking dude, I'm just imagining an OC that's like fucking, yeah, but like I'm the secret love child of like Kiran and Aquam in their human forms,
like,
and I'm like super powerful and have like all the powers.
Oh my god. Oh, I love it though. You know, one of my OCs, or one of my D&D characters kind of became that. Because of my DM.
Only Kiritsugu. Master, it's not that only Kiritsugu can use the origin bullets, it's that only his do that specific thing. In theory, if someone had an origin that could somehow be applicable to bullets, yes, it could work with them, but cutting and tying is his specific origin.
And to be fair, I'm sure that after some time, if a mage really researched how to bypass some like specific forms of magic with bullets and was able to enchant them in such a way, it could technically have similar effects. But at
the
that
only thing
point,
stopping that is the
at that point, it's a
fucking
mage,
guns,
not a person.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, having the origin like fire or something would make great origin bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tend to be a bit more nebulous.
Wouldn't
than
kill
that.
mages, so
Its origin be
I know what all of your origins are. I'm already aware of that. I just,
What's Malaclipsis?
I just am not telling you unless it's important.
What's Malaclipsis?
I want to know.
Can you show me? I want to know about my origin.
Is Malaclipsis'
So proud
origin?
of all of you.
Is Malaclipsis' origin dragon slaying?
Totally. That's why he managed to take down Berserker. What a specific origin, dragon slaying. They're usually like nebulous, vague puffs of smoke, like fucking nothingness, or like cannot be understood, or what have you. But dragon slayer.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
It's like Isla finds out that her origin is just like ass kick.
Yeah! Origin.
There's my
Boob
expectations.
having something
Not even
completely garbage.
surprised. Not even surprised.
Is Isla's origin a butter knife?
Is it?
Ryan's asking what was assassins.
Ooh,
Don't worry
shit.
about it.
Ah, come on!
Come on!
Come on!
If we ever finish the campaign, I'll tell you guys, but that information could be useful at certain points.
If we ever finish the
That's
campaign.
fair.
The origins of the dead,
If-
Adelian crewmate.
I don't ever want to finish this campaign. I fucking love this campaign.
being wraiths, they don't have proper origins. They're not alive.
I mean, did they at one point?
No. They're wraiths. There is no living equivalent for them.
They were never truly around.
A couple of the Adelian Braves had real counterparts, but the wraiths that were summoned are not them. Like, for example, Kiryakure Saizo is not the same. Like, if they were summoned as a heroic spirit, they wouldn't be the same one that was summoned in the Braves.
Yeah. It's like the whole debate of there was a Sasuke Kojiro, but whether or not Sasuke Kojiro was actually Sasuke Kojiro, or whether that was a name applied to the legend.
Yeah.
And that's why the one in the Fate canon is a wraith.
Yeah. He's a man that could perform those feats that was attributed with all kinds of things.
Also, my Loot Anime came with a $50 gift card to HelloFresh.
I keep hearing
Damn.
lewd anime, and I think lewd anime.
Lewd anime,
I keep
I
hearing that
know.
too.
I
can I
hear
get
it too.
Probably just more telling about who I am.
Where
as
can
a
I get
person.
that
Yeah,
crate?
same.
I know, right? It's like a
We've
$50
talked
gift
about
card to
this.
fucking
Actually,
HelloFresh.
I think J-List does have a box, so technically, if you want lewd anime, there you go. You get candy and a fleshlight.
I got this Ruby shirt too, and it has Ruby on it, and it's really cute.
Oh, neat.
Yee.
That's
And
cool.
I got something called Attila Battle Angel.
Lita?
Alita.
It's dark in my room. I
No.
have an Alita Battle Angel.
Attila,
figure.
the battle angel, the conquering.
He's got this.
It's like a figure. It's like pretty in a pretty big box too.
Huh.
I would watch that. I would watch Attila, the battle angel.
Fucking me too.
Not the
Just
Braves,
turns
but
into a
Eric and
magical
Lorenzo
little
and
show.
Doctor. Again, Origins are something that I'm not releasing unless the information ever comes up organically in game, because it's important.
Otherwise, they're irrelevant.
Yeah.
I'm also getting a Loot Gaming that's coming in on Valentine's Day.
I know it's loot. I'm saying I hear lewd, and that's probably more telling about who I am as a person.
Oh, we don't have game on Valentine's Day this year.
What's
Do we have
Hadrick's
game on-
origin? Guard.
Guard. Absolutely guard.
We had game on.
His origin is move along.
The Tomb game is on Valentine's.
Yes.
Well,
Can we just kill the Toon players?
Hmm?
We
What?
just kill the Tomb players.
Murder them all.
Yeah.
The players?
Fine.
Someone to be lewd, Kieran.
You know, we've made the
Logan.
joke. And
Whenever the
I
joke
could
art
say
comes.
that I'm above getting a fucking human Kieran made.
But clearly.
But I don't think I am above it, so it'll probably happen.
Just thagamize it all.
I am so
Buddy, you should totally do that. On fucking Thursday, just have everybody in Tomb fucking die so you can have a Valentine's Day massacre.
I have a question.
It's the Red Wedding.
I actually do have a question then, Logan.
What's up?
What about Ellis's origin?
What about Ellis's origin?
Yeah, he's dead.
He says he's not
He's
letting
super
anyone else.
Said I'm not
He's
saying. I'm not saying I'm
dead.
not talking about any of them.
They asked
he's
about all the other
dead.
dead people too.
Yeah, and I
Well,
said
yeah, but that was them, not me. He likes me more.
gonna go with no.
That's why he didn't kill me this time.
They're not even super interesting half the time. Like, oh, I'm about to.
What's Moon's origin?
Yeah.
Fucking derp.
The lewd origin, that is all.
Ooh. Briar's origin.
Briar's origin? Briar is clearly just an aspect of Shaggy. Like a fragment of 0.01% of his power, and that's how he imbues all these items with magic. It's not that he gets magic items and sells them, he just touches them and they become magical.
He's far more powerful than any of us.
Duh.
And that's why he gets the dankest weed.
Oh.
Brad,
You said the dankest weed right when the Ian McCracken smoking art came up.
Oh my god.
But he would get the dankest weed. He'd need the dankest weed.
For when times are most heinous.
For when times.
Alcom's origin.
I just mean because Ian is constantly inhaling shit that would kill a regular person. He would like, if he wanted to get blazed, he's like, no, give me that stuff that will fuck you up. And they're like, okay. It's like, this is your first time smoking? He's like, yep. They're like, are you sure? And he's like,
You're
I'm
gonna
100%.
die, sir.
He's like, nah, bro. I need to get my munch on.
Oh man.
If he were to ever stop smoking weed, he could solo the war.
Damn.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I believe it.
Shaggy memes, Mad Bear. You missed Shaggy memes.
That popcorn gift, man.
Oh my god.
What a good
do
session.
not get me fucking started. Carrie! Carrie!
Yo, what up?
Carrie!
What?
Oh! That's all I have to say.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have done this.
I don't know what you're
Logan,
Yeah, it's a.
in pictures chat, two above, well, the one above Emeralds is just one I saw, but apparently a massive figure festival or something happening.
Don't tell him.
Oh.
And it's like the biggest one on the planet, or at least that's what they laud themselves as. So if you're gonna find anything you like, it'll be there.
Oh.
Stop.
And then for Izzy and Buddy, above that is the clip I was telling you about, where it shows how powerful cost.
I started watching a little bit of it. I was like,
It's horrible.
It's beautiful.
All right.
All right, dig it.
Yeah, I'm making some art things right now, so you guys might wanna.
I mean, yes, today was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh,
so
so
much
good.
roleplay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, sometimes I appreciate when I, like, disappear, because when I get back, it's like the let's talk to Bread
Let's open up and fill her in on all the shit she's missed.
kicks down door, sup, bitch. No.
Brett, are you here next week?
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay, cool.
Yeah! I'm so excited!
I haven't gotten to talk to you yet.
I love D&D, and I love you guys so much. I'm
fucking
sorry.
same.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Someone
just-
earlier, sorry.
Oh.
Someone earlier told me that I bathed in my armor before.
Yeah.
This is both true and untrue, as I did it by myself and no one ever observed me bathing.
Bitch, you right. though.
Thus, if a tree falls in the wood, or in the woods,
Schrodinger's
Oh, yeah.
Lancer.
Schrodinger's armor.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
Like,
amazing.
I just... Man.
Glad I got
I'm
to use
so
it once.
mad I missed sessions! Oh,
ah,
specifically Strahd! Like, just because it made sense for, like, Diane to be comatose for a minute, and then I played a really angsty today.
oh yeah.
But
Yeah, you did.
Had a good time.
I'm sorry, I know it was a lot.
I need David and Diane to interact again.
They need to interact at all. I'm like
get to each other, like can't fucking game one. Like it's about it.
Like literally, I talk about this with Spencer all the time. I'm like, let them interact, and he's like, okay, and then they don't.
Yo, I feel like that might be on me.
You're valid. I feel like Diane just sees David as like that person I was always talking to, and it's like, wow.
What?
Pedro got a lot of reading done. Depends on if they want to interrupt him, because he was planning on reading till 7 the next day. It is currently 11 at night, if I remember. Might be slightly later. So he's been reading hard all day. But if he wants to give us full 10 hours, then he'll have to be like, no, fuck off. It's nighttime. All you go to bed. I'm continuing to read.
Is this Hadrick?
Yeah.
Can we assume that throughout this, Jolene's just been like bringing him snacks? I don't know.
Aww.
Yeah.
That would be really funny. She's like, do you want the glasses? Do you need them?
Fucking.
Someone asked a stupid question. It's like, dear Hadrick, from 1 to 100, how much do you love Jolene? I want to ask this. Hadrick, what do you love more, Jolene or Haste?
Oh, that's Sophie's choice right there.
Aren't they the same thing?
I don't like this joke.
Why can't I have both?
You give my heart haste when I look at you.
Oh, okay, that makes it sweet. That makes it.
I mean,
less
I
about
did
his
mean more that
addiction.
she dispenses haste, so.
And now it's gone.
You gotta appreciate your dealer.
Oh my god.
Dealer.
Brad say
This
Jolene is
awesome
bringing Hadrick sex, no
convoluted way of
snacks.
him like mooching haste off of her, and then once they hit like Neverwinter, he's like, "All right, peace." That'd be so
Peace.
sad. Don't do that, Logan.
Okay.
Don't. I've given you. Don't hurt me like that.
All right.
Gallivanting Goliath would smash John.
Yo, you
In
ain't
Malaclips?
You ain't
I
even
mean,
seen the
Or are you
art
talking
yet.
about like Joan of
Wait
Arc?
till
Because I don't
next
think I ever
week.
met her.
Wait till fucking next week when you see his art. You fucking smash Malaclips.
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
I will
Like,
neither
ha!
confirm nor deny.
Ha!
Malaclips? Yeah, I will still continue to neither confirm nor deny.
Ha! That's all I gotta say.
Ian and
man.
Isla had unlimited resources. They could do whatever they wanted with. What is the absolutely stupidest thing they would do? I feel like they could already do most of the stupidest things they would do without resources.
That's all fucking like situational, man.
The
It's
stupid things are
whatever
just always in
like
reach.
lets them shenanigans.
I feel like Isla's the kind of person that on vacation to Italy would be like, let's go streaking through Venice.
Yeah, boy.
See how long it takes before the police catch us.
It's fine. We're magic.
I said
What are they gonna do? Keep their charm person?
Just cast grease on yourself. It would be great.
It'll be fine.
Make Ashley as a homunculus?
To what
Who's to
end?
say she already
Just
is
like a family and their magic is making homunculi, but only Ashley homunculi.
It's
They're the
David
best- they're the
Forge
best family.
W unlimited
They just
beat
stand around with
works.
tambourines banging on them.
I love it.
Unlimited Beanworks.
Some of them would have fucking pan flutes, and some of them would have lutes. It's fine.
Heckin'. I
And
have
they all
5
just
more
sing
minutes here.
Africa by Toto constantly.
Your Ella, if you had the chance, would you fuck Sean? Ella's been keeping it in her pants of late, ma'am.
Yeah.
Who's to say why?
Yes. Who's to say?
Yes, she's
Yay!
betraying her record of having sex once.
One whole time, I know.
One really nice bout.
Mhm.
If you were to tell me that like over the years you bumped into like other guys and had flings, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But like as far as we know, it's been the once ever.
Yep. No, dude, it totally has. I said like, fucking, I think right before, I was like, yeah, she's never actually had sex. She just flirts with everybody. So yeah, fucking Archer was her one and only time, and she's like, yeah, I've had sex. It's not a big deal. Like, fucking.
That's the standard everyone ever has to live up to.
I fucking know.
Literally competing with a non-existent standard.
This is bad that I just imagine, like, there have been a few times where it's gotten close to it, and she's just like, nah, I know you won't be good enough. I'm sorry, man.
Fucking totally.
And just
So I
leave it
just-
like that.
So I just signed up for HelloFresh.
Yeah.
Very politely, like, no, it's not you. It's definitely me. I'm sorry. But it's like, that's what makes it sting.
Just
And
waiting
I'm
for Al to go to
probably-
Malclips and softly say into his ear, "You ever been fucked?"
All right. Fucking
I
no,
mean-
no, it's not
I mean-
you. It's me. I'm holding you to impossibly high standards that you can't possibly meet.
And I,
Whatever
Whatever
Go.
That's gonna be
happens,
bullshit.
I mean, in hindsight, it is you. You can't be good enough. Have a
Oh, yeah,
good
you
day.
can't.
Ta-ta.
It's not you.
I mean,
it's who
literally
you're not.
impossible.
Can we say it's a performance check?
It totally is.
That's,
though.
that's usually what we do. I mean, I
Yeah.
I mean, well, damn, that's one of the ones I'm not proficient in, so I can't just take a 10.
Oh,
Damn.
can you fucking imagine? I take a 10.
It's like I'm good.
Ugh.
The fuck did you join into a discussion about rolling for sex, Asher?
Yep.
Hey, yeah!
Which
Hey!
I approve of.
Hey! I'm better than David!
Archer flowers for Algernon sex life. Yo, yeah.
Hopefully I get a point of inspiration.
You just obsessively, compulsively engage in the Holy Grail Wars.
I'm a better sexter
Someone
than
pays-
David, yay!
Someone pays Diane to play music.
Let's
my
be honest.
God.
Oh my god.
Like, let's be
Either
honest
that
though,
or,
like
Diane's practicing in the room next door. It's the perfect time. It's the only time I'm not gonna fuck this up.
Dude. Buddy,
let's be
did
honest
something
though, like who would
that
you rather
happen?
sex, a Frenchman or a Frenchman or an Englishman?
Like, buddy, during like
What?
fucking Schmuck's Quest, fucking didn't Jane do something like that to help me and Eagle have sex?
Yeah, it was real
'Cause
dumb.
Grim- yeah, because Grim was trying to like stop us from doing well, and we were like, "What the fuck, dude?" And he's like, "I don't care. I don't want you to have good sex." And Jane, being Jane, was like, "No, I want them to be happy. I play something."
Yeah.
So cute.
She's such a sweetie.
Yeah,
Why would you
yeah,
do that in a game with her?
I don't know.
What's the? I know there's a spell that can give you background music. I can't remember which one.
I don't know this spell.
There's a spell that basically
Wild
can make
Search.
sound up to a. No, I know Wild Search can do shit like that, but if I remember, there's a spell that can make like a minor musical accompaniment. So if you're a bard and you don't have a backup band, you can cast the spell and it is your backup band.
That's amazing.
Oh my god,
I need
I
to hunt
need
it down now. I can't remember the first time I saw it, but it made me giggle like a madman.
I need that spell so
Med
that
men.
every time Diane walks in somewhere, some like really like I don't know, her vibe music plays like a jazzy like boom
Oh shit! Wait.
boom.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Ah, it's minor illusion. Can make an auditory
Pretty
illusion. I
moderate
believe.
sex.
That's pretty moderate sex right there.
I will say,
I
if we're
mean,
rolling
a 10 would
performance,
be
Diane
considered
has a
normal.
plus 15.
based
Yeah.
on D&D terms, a 10 would be considered average.
That's fair.
I'm not
I
trying to
mean,
I'm not trying to
yeah.
sway your interest, Isla. But
but if anybody's gonna fucking come close, just saying.
let me just flashes the plus 15. Just
Is
to
that what you
preview
call
you
them?
might be.
Gonna say right, it's just her boobs.
You know, you're right.
Yeah, man.
And what do you mean
Them's
flashes?
a plus
We've seen your
15.
art.
They're
I mean,
there.
also, you guys would assumedly be having this conversation in the bath, since that seems to be the girl talk zone.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Oh,
very
oh.
curious to what Girl Talk's gonna.
Devolve
I
into.
mean, I know what I want to bring up, but we'll see.
Oh God.
I mean, fucking, I wanted to be
Oh,
furious.
is the
at
first
Gamer
half
for
of
a
next
while.
game going to be talking in the mansion again? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Yeah, what?
We fucking...
Problem.
Oh, good. Everyone, fucking Berserker showed up and hit John. We better talk about everything that has ever had to do with Berserker.
I was not.
I just want to get in the bath and clean my dragon wounds. All right.
It's fair.
I didn't know shit was happening. I'm just.
I don't care. I don't care who's in the bath. I'm just gonna get in the bath.
Yeah. I was very much naked.
Very naked.
So is
So
this...
naked.
Goes inside, sees everybody naked. Just like, all right, so I'm just gonna go. I'll let them get infected.
Perfect.
I'll let them get infected. It's fine. I'll just go.
I'm really proud of what I just said in pictures chat. Just watch that clip and look at what I said. Because I'm not wrong.
Jesus
What? Okay.
That day that you weren't there.
That you weren't there, so you're helping out Mateo, and it's all happening behind you while you're like cleaning a bar.
Yeah, that seems real accurate.
It's so weird that fucking Malaclips, the person who, the assassin from the Dial Clan, has like the fewest secrets of anybody. In that he has none.
That's true.
I have one.
Good.
I can't believe I used up all of my secrets.
My one secret is that I am Malaclips the Mage Killer. That is my secret.
all for a girl.
A gross girl with cooties.
Ew.
It's true.
Oh, so fucking happy.
God.
There was a really cute moment, Brad, and you'll be super sad that you missed it.
Why do you deprive me of this good shit? Why? Kiri, I thought you were a good mother.
No, I can't tell you about my sex life. That's what makes me a good mom.
Kiri, your child needs sustenance.
Oh my god, that's...
Why is my child...
What you just said is upsetting.
I am so tired, and I'm crashing from the caffeine. It's not a good time, you guys. Like, I don't know, man.
Carrie,
this is like...
what time's the movie again?
9:40.
Okay, we probably want to give ourselves like an hour and a half of time before it to get ready and whatnot.
So you can go get food and stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's see if anyone has any like additional questions we want to answer. Then we should probably wrap up the pre-stream or post-stream, the stream.
Strazy stream.
Oh.
There's a spell in Unearthed Arcana called Unearthly Chorus that also gives background music.
By the way,
but it gives actual background music.
By the way.
Cool.
Oh. Those are the wrong ones.
I'll put it in Strahd chat. He go. Aaron.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I was googling them. No, I think the minor illusion one I was thinking of because it's any sound you choose that can be complex enough to carry a conversation.
It's him.
Wait, what?
Nice.
What? Was it
It's
done?
a boy.
What? Where?
What a good boy.
Oh no, he's cute.
I
love
said
him
he's
so much.
goddamn adorable.
So,
I
Jacob,
love him.
Which of these do you want to be your token?
Oh man. Oh shit. 2.
The without hood?
Yeah, without hood.
Alrighty.
I like the hood, I really do, but like, I love his hair.
Yo, right? Oh, he's so goddamn adorable.
Oh my god.
He looks
Oh,
like
it's
one
so
of those
good.
mop dogs, and I just want to put bows in his hair.
Whenever I first saw the hair,
He looks like Piccolo.
whenever I first saw the hair, I'm like, all right, fucking new headcanon. When he was on the beach, he ran into like a hairdresser, and they asked to cut his hair, and he let them, and he's just grown it ever since, and it just came in like this.
It's amazing.
Moon's gonna disconnect. There we go.
Fred, just imagine that boy being all like, here, have a strawberry malt, fucking whatever. With that fucking face.
Oh, I love him.
I love him.
I can't. I think my heart's shutting down.
Your heart or your ovaries? They're probably different
Both.
things.
No, it's my heart. Just.
I love him so much.
Look at that boy.
He's just so perfect.
The chat is demanding the pictures.
They'll see it next week when it's shown on stream.
Monster.
I love how he has a fuck. I love how he has a side holster for his rifle.
Outstanding.
Hey man, you got that like lever action carbine.
He's perfect. I love him so much. People are like, Logan, you're awful.
What? Oh, yeah.
People are saying, Logan, you're awful.
It's true. You're not wrong.
I just want to pat that good boy. How tall is he, Deco?
5'7".
Huh?
He's a bit
5'7".
shorter than me.
Yep.
Oh, he's so cute. I can't.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Spence. It's
Whenever
not
I basically wanted him to be around Ian and Isla's height, so I just put him in between Ian and Isla's height.
Perfect.
Spence, he's 3 inches shorter than Diane. I can't.
It's fine. My hair adds a couple of inches.
And it is now there in fancy
Oh, it
grounds.
adds even more.
I can't.
Ah!
My
In
heart.
fancy grounds now.
And I'll probably add him to the desktop decal as well.
Yay.
I would
Nice.
just.
Put him right on that decal.
Yes.
I'll
Ah,
probably,
the boy.
put him where Assassin was.
Such a good boy.
What a good boy.
Aww.
Oh.
But
Have
that
like
means
the
you can
edges
bring
of the
Sass.
card reappear and have him like climbing out from behind it.
Boo.
Alright, a Twitter video game pitch. A cozy little point-and-click pixel game where you take care of dryads that grow on the abandoned farm you inherited. Okay,
Yes.
but like imagine, a proud dryad girl that only blooms at night and is really sad about it, and you gotta cheer her up. Dryads sharing their bounty with you. They should totally give you different stat boosts and effects depending on how strong they are. Depends on their affinity to you. And there's like a big wise dryad tree that's looked over the farm since the day it was built and tells you about your family history, and you share books and games with them. You gotta go out and water them. And then there's that little picture shot of one. Ah, fuck! She's just pouring water on her face.
Yes.
Kevin asked what my transition to Malekith's from Malekith's from Assassin has been, and it's been fine.
It's upsetting.
I feel a lot more scared as Malekith's because at least as Assassin, I felt like I could, you know, if a threat came, I could deal with it. Whereas like with Malekith's, I'm like,
Yeah.
Like,
fire!
like, because you're Deco and you were our assassin and we loved you so much, I just wanted to be like BFS with you right away. But I'm like, Isla wouldn't do that. He's a stranger.
I mean,
I gotta not love him.
but Isla,
Hard.
but I'm hot though.
You are.
You're not hot. You're.
He's hot. Don't lie to yourself.
I'm pretty. I think I actually agree with Brett. I think I'm more adorkable than hot.
That's fair.
But I do think I'm hot though.
Just imagine
Right?
giving that freaking head pats and like.
I'm just oh so charmingly
That's
befuddled.
But like, imagine like after you do that head pats though, you see that good boy smile.
Oh, it's wonderful. A strawberry malt with only 2 straws. Oh,
With only
Are
2
you
straws?
dying?
not only.
Julie,
I'm sorry. He's just so cute. He's so.
A strawberry malt with only 1 glass. 2 straws.
Yes, that's what I meant. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm legitimately crashing from the caffeine. I should probably.
You
go
don't
so
sound like
that
you're
I get to my
crashing.
dorm.
This isn't what crashing sounds like.
Cyan says that's his catchphrase.
Oh, yeah.
And Vin is paid for Malaclips.
Yay.
Suddenly
Hell, you
see-
Vin, you good, amazing boy.
What a talented boy!
I love how the hood is actually red though. I didn't expect that, and I like it. Like it's a good color. I like it.
Correct.
Knee pads. Oh,
I super like this.
super
It's
So
super.
nice.
It's super good.
What a good session this was today.
I'm glad you
Malcolm,
guys thought
I
so.
enjoyed
why were
this
you
session.
why were you shocked whenever they found you, Malcolm? You have bright red fucking clothes, and you were hiding in a bush.
It's true.
No wonder Isla and fucking David saw you.
It's like, why did you even wear that? I like these.
I'm
clothes.
devastated.
I can't believe Malaclips got to do the fucking. Have you ever been to or wherever you said?
I believe I said the scrolling up on my list. The Pria dos Galafinos.
Yeah.
The Pria dos Galafinos. It's in Portugal.
We've had better. Have you ever questions on this game?
All right.
Have you ever been?
I think it's time. I think we're gonna end pre-stream, and I'm gonna try to or post-stream. I'm so not used to saying post-stream. I'm gonna end this, and yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll be back on Thursday for some more Tomb, and then we'll be back next Saturday for more of this.
Yeah.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
It was really
Bye.
fun shooting a dragon. That was fun.
Bye.